Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video of Grammar for Everybody. Thanks for being with me in this new video. Today I'm bringing a topic that is related to verbals. This time we are going to focus on infinitives. We will see how infinitives can work as nouns. So stay with me and let's begin with this video. To begin, let's remember what an infinitive is and how it is formed. Infinitives consist of to plus the base form of a verb. For example, to eat, to play, and to study. These infinitives can take the role of nouns. This is what we will study in this video. When an infinitive acts as a noun, it can perform most of the roles that nouns can play in a sentence. The only two roles that infinitives acting as nouns cannot play in a sentence are the indirect object and genitives. In other words, an infinitive acting as a noun can be the subject, a direct object, and a positive or an object complement. Infinitives acting as nouns are the easiest to identify. We just have to look at the position where they are placed. Here I have two sentences. Let's check them out. Margaret loves to read. Here we have an infinitive. I ask them to rest. Here we have another infinitive. And if we see, both infinitives are direct objects. Margaret loves what? To read. We have an infinitive acting as a noun, playing the role of the direct object. I ask them what? To rest. This is the direct object, and the pronoun them is the indirect object. Let's check these other two examples. To play with fire is dangerous. Let's identify the infinitive. To play. In this case, we have an infinitive phrase. To play with fire is dangerous. To travel with a drunk driver can cause an accident. Here we have another infinitive and we have the infinitive phrase, to travel with a drunk man. And if we pay attention, we can realize that these infinitive phrases are acting as subjects in these sentences. To play with fire is dangerous. Here we have the subject. And to travel with a drunk driver can cause an accident. To travel with a drunk driver is the subject of the sentence. We can transmit the same meaning by replacing the infinitive phrase with the pronoun it and moving the infinitive phrase to the end of the sentence, like in this case. It is dangerous to travel with a drunk driver, but don't get confused. This pronoun is not the subject of this sentence. If we transform this in the same way that we had it before, we will find that the infinitive phrase to travel with a drunk driver is still the subject of the sentence. This is what we call structure of existence. Let's analyze some sentences with infinitives acting as nouns, and we will try to label their functions. Let's see the first one. To vote in every election is important. To vote is the infinitive. And to vote in every election is the infinitive phrase. Now let's see which role it is playing. As we can see, we have this linking verb. So we can say that this infinitive is acting as a noun and it is the subject of the sentence. In this other example we have, it is unusual to see you at the gym. Here we have this infinitive phrase, to see you at the gym. To see you at the gym is actually the subject of this sentence. Here we have an example of a structure of existence. So if we rewrite this sentence, we can say, to see you at the gym is unusual, and we eliminate the pronoun it. So this is again the subject. Let's check this last example. Sophia taught me a new sport, to play soccer. This infinitive is acting as an appositive. Sophia taught me a new sport. Which sport? To play soccer. So this is taking the place of this, or renaming it, as we said in the videos of appositives. Okay guys, this was everything for this video. I just recommend you to practice by looking for the infinitives acting as nouns and trying to label their functions in the sentence. Remember that if you have doubts, you can send me an email and I will be glad to help you. There's nothing more to say, so see you in the next video.